So, you want to know how good Reinhardt is? Well, you come to the right place. In this video, I will be analyzing Reinhardt from head to bottom, testing various interesting interaction, comparison with other similar units, and finally, my closing thoughts on Reinhardt as a whole. First off, I know what you want to ask. Is Reinhardt good? What a stupid question. It's like asking if Mobius is a good movie. Of course, it's the most movie ever made.
It's more than time.
So, why is she good, you might ask? In order to understand that, we first need to look at her chain combo, Burst of Illumination. On 3 chain, she can do 140% damage to 3 nearest enemy within 3 surrounding cluster. At 9 chain, she can do 150% damage to 4 nearest enemy within 4 surrounding clusters. And lastly, at 14 chain, she will do 160% damage to all enemies within 4 surrounding clusters. While sniper chain aren't the most popular among the community, I actually like Reinhardt chain here. First off, her first chain only needs 3 chain to trigger, and it attacks 3 enemies within 3 surrounding clusters, which is pretty rare. Most sniper can only attack 1 or 2 enemy at 3 chain, or they will require 4 or 5 chain to do so. Plus, on 14 chain, she can attack everything in 4 cluster range. Able to attack everything is a very rare stats, and definitely very welcome. Next up, we have her equipment, Power of Illumina. Gain Finale, and each Finale increase attack by 3%. Thunder or Illumina Federation Aurorian gain 50% Finale bonus based on their attack. I mean, come on, you cannot tell me this equipment is not borderline broken. Even Revi, the whole purpose is to stack her damage every round, only gain 0.6% per round. Reinhardt not only gain 3% per round, you also let your whole team gain half of its benefit. What? I mean, how is it even allowed? But okay, at least she's just a sniper, right? Sniper can deal with big... Illuminated Finale. This is what makes Reinhardt Reinhardt. This active skill alone bypasses all weakness the sniper class has. This active skill alone makes her the most flexible yet focused character. This active skill alone gives me immeasurable joy when hearing the sound effect. You know what? Let me just read you the skill description, which is an essay, so bear with me. Select any 4 tiles and summon an air raid beacon that lasts for 2 rounds and enter the finality state for 2 rounds. While in the finality state, normal attack extend to diagonal tiles. Meanwhile, chain combo deal an additional half of the current damage to the tiles where the air raid beacon is located at and its 4 surrounding tiles. When dealing damage multiple times to the same tile, each following final damage is reduced by 20%. At Ascension 2, she also gained 5 Finale regardless of the limit while in Finale state. The first part, Air Raid Beacon can be summoned on any tile, even occupied tiles, and surprisingly void tiles. The Air Raid Beacon, although being an object tied to the tile you are selected, they cannot be replaced by any other object created by other Aurorians. Resetting the tile will also not remove it. Basically, this thing is indestructible and it lasts for 2 turns. So what does these beacon do? Well, each beacon will do damage in a crush shape similar to the Illumina icon, dealing half of Reinhardt chain combo damage. Keep in mind, since this active skill scales using chain combo damage, connecting more tiles will increase the damage output. Now quiz time. What is the maximum amount of air raid strike can you possibly launch per active skill? I'll give you 5 seconds to answer. Okay, time's up. If you answer 2 or 3, you are dead wrong. It's actually 5 plus the number of wave minus 1. You see, since entering Aurora time and entering a new wave doesn't count as ending a round, you can proc airstrike a lot more than you think. This basically makes Reinhardt an absolute monster if you can utilize Aurora time effectively. Oh, and yeah, you can get another +1 from Florine as well. So what about the damage? Now the damage is a little bit complicated because of this line here. The final damage will be reduced by 20% each time the same tile is getting hit. So I've done some calculation and simplified the process for you. Basically, when you're hitting a single tile monsters and you put your tiles such as this, which will hit the enemy 4 times, you will do damage equal to your chain combo damage multiplied by 1.8. If you're attacking a 2x2 enemy and you're selecting your tile such as this, you will do your chain combo damage multiplied by 4.8. And the craziest part, if you're attacking a 3x3 enemy and you select your area beacon such as this, the middle part is important, you have to select that. You'll do damage equal to your chain combo damage multiplied by 7.4. And remember, this is only one time. And since you can go up to 5 times per active skill, this active skill actually do a shit ton more damage than you think. But of course, you do need to connect more tiles because since it's skill with your chain combo damage. But even then, it's already such a monster of damage, especially when you think about how much damage it does to a 3x3 enemy. This active skill is absolute nuts. That's not all. She also gained the ability to attack diagonally during the effect, and she gained 5 sec of temporary finale, which is 15% of attack. And she also give your whole team 7.5%. Come on, that active skill is basically everything you need in a whole package. Damage, buffs, diagonal attack, we have everything. What is Reinhardt bad at? Nothing. The only thing she cannot do is actually just converting. She is probably the first unit I would consider the master of all trade. Not only she has incredible range for her chain combo, she also have high destructive power against big monsters. She can attack diagonally, she can buff your whole team damage, and most important of all, she does it incredibly well. The only thing she doesn't do is converting the tiles, which is fair, I guess. I mean, Azure is broken anyway. Now on to the comparison part. Since Reinhardt is a sniper, I'm going to compare her with Sniper in Thunder. So we have Raph, Luke, and Kana. I just have to say, this comparison is pretty brutal. But not for Reinhardt, it's for Raph and Kana. It's honestly not even a close comparison. Raph is pretty much worse than Reinhardt in every aspect. Either the single tile damage or the multi-tile damage. Raph even have longer cooldown than Reinhardt. Raph is also a selfish unit, doesn't buff your whole team. And Raph chain combo can attack only one enemy instead of, well, Reinhardt all enemies. So yeah, there's absolutely no saving grace for Raph at this point. If there is a content which you would need Sniper, I would highly recommend you use Reinhardt instead. There is actually one content that released recently. The boss Claudia is actually favoring Sniper a little bit, and I did use Reinhardt over there. It's pretty effective. Next we have Kana, which is pretty much sharing the same situation. Kana lose against Reinhardt in terms of the amount of enemy she can hit. The chain combo damage also is worse, and overall the equipment just buffing herself instead of everyone like Reinhardt does. So yeah, Reinhardt is a lot better than Kana in many aspects. But we have the last one, which is Luke. The only, I guess, fair comparison, Luke is a lot more focused on one single tile enemy, but Reinhardt of course is pretty much everything. You can use her in anywhere, and also Luke has the ability to destroy shield every round. And of course, the gimmick of if enemy moves a lot, they will take a lot more damage. So I would say Reinhardt and Luke, they are two very different units. Luke is still very good, but Reinhardt is just extremely OP. So yeah, that is pretty much the end of the comparison part. Honestly, I don't really need to do much on the comparison since it's so simple. Sniper and Thunder are really bad, but Reinhardt just scoop in and take up all the spots as being one of the most insane sniper in the game, period. And now, finally, my closing thought. Reinhardt is an absolutely fantastic unit. She has very high flexibility. She can use in stages that has a lot of mobs. She can be used on stages that has big monsters, and pretty much you would never replace Reinhardt because she's just good. I mean, she buffs your whole team, and long fights she also excel on there. On short fight, if you have preemptive strike, she can burst out enemy pretty fast, especially when you have full range. And I mean, the active skill just let you become a detonator for 2 rounds, and you can do it at range as well. I guess you can say she morphing into a detonator. But anyway, I would highly recommend you summon for Reinhardt. If you could, at least go for another copies so you can get the breakthrough tree. It is also a very fun unit to use. I just really like the sound effect of the airstrike hitting the tiles. Man, music's to my ears. But yeah, let me know what you think about Reinhardt, and have you summoned for Reinhardt? If not, why? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.